About the video? You're weird. You don't got no video. You would have posted it like you post everything else.
Got the video, you're unusual. You don't got no video, you would have posted it like you post all the other things lying. I'm letting you all realize the fans realize Blueface Oak. Gotten the news out Blue's right. He ain't been wounded up. He ain't been clutch your seats on the grounds that the show just got juicier in the realm of hip jump rumors from far and wide suggests that Wack100, the famous chief of Blueface, has wound up snared in a circle of drama. And think about who's at the middle. In all honesty, Christian Stone, yes, you heard it right. While Blueface is chilling out in a correctional facility, his supervisor is by all accounts warming things up with Chrisean. She's at the house on his father, is there out trusting that that doesn't transform into one more abusive behavior at home, or some likeness. Thereof, yet stand by there's more Blueface's detainment may very well be a hint of something larger as per TMZ. The rapper is scheduled to stay in prison until July 2nd, 2024 sources. Recommend it's everything because of a probation infringement, yet the subtleties are essentially as dinky as a 12 p.m. rendezvous. And think about who's pointing fingers. Blueface's own mom, Carissa Saffold, who's laying the fault decisively close to home. She took to virtual entertainment to air her complaints, alluding to the wild connections that have prompted her child's defeat. My child isn't intellectually able to assist her with unloading all of that stuff. She has a ton happening with Blueface secured expectation taking off. It seems like the hip bounce world is in for an exciting ride of feelings and shows. Stay tuned as we unwind the exciting bends in the road of this shameful adventure, on the grounds that in the realm of popularity and fortune, the show never rests. Now for the people who probably won't be in the loop, we should discuss Wack100, the confounding figure at the core of this tempest-born cash. Jones Wack100 has cut out a considerable presence in the music business, exploring its slippery waters with artfulness and assurance. From overseeing significant burdens, like the game, to molding the profession of rising star Blueface, his impact is felt all over. Yet, behind the glamour and style lies a man with a pennant for contention and a standing for blending the pot. Wack100 is no more interesting to the spotlight, frequently standing out as truly newsworthy his frank nature and no-nonsense methodology, whether he's expediting arrangements or getting down on individual industry players. Wack100 is never one to beat around the bush in high influence, where the big names go. Late Region Prison Oak. I got eyes on him, holler to my homeboy M from Demon L. And presently it appears to be he's wound up involved in an embarrassment that would blow anyone's mind. Rumors from far and wide suggest that Blueface and a bit of destiny has endowed Wack100 with a consideration of. In all honesty, Kijin rockin' his child while he serves his time in the slammer, yet which began as a straightforward demonstration of dependability, might have spiraled wild with Wack100 supposedly crossing limits he never ought to have. As hypothesis spins out of control, one thing without a doubt, Wack100's contribution has just stoked the chute with pressures previously running intense between Blueface's camp and Kizen's family. This most recent improvement takes steps to destroy the actual texture of their entwined universes, yet stripping back the layers of this turbulent adventure uncovers a tangled trap of fights and debates that stretch out a long ways past the surface. In open Wack100 and Chrisean Rock are continually at chances their conflicts recorded in a progression of conflicts that have left groups and industry insiders the same scratching their heads. Did you notice, like in any event, when you hit him we assumed a misfortune? This addressing I get no. It's not addressing weak and lost going million from warms trades via virtual entertainment to unstable experiences face-to-face. The hostility among Wack and Chrisean runs profound. One such occurrence unfurled on the most recent episode of Insane in Love on the Zeus organization, where Wack burned through no time intending to the glaring issue at hand, the fierce connection among Chrisean and Blueface, in a 10-studio meeting. Wack got straight to the point, proclaiming that reality that he's in any event. Showing he moved a lady detracts from the fan base. We as a whole know it's an interruption. Christine passionately shielded her adoration for Blue, yet Wack stayed resolute, determined that her presence was negative to business. My chief. Just think I'm saying this, could we at any point keep the individual, yet this quarrel was only a hint of something larger. Past experiences among Wack and Chrisean have been similarly dangerous, with affronts flying in emotions, ranging from allegations of control to suggestions of ulterior thought processes. The greater amount of words between these two gives no indications of decreasing, and not verbal competing's been energizing the fight. Chrisean's provocative verses in a new track, Mr. Takey focused on Wack100 in Blueface, starting a new flood of contention. Accordingly, Wack burned through no time in sharing affirmed receipts of Chrisean's association, in a plot to set up Blueface, further raising strains between the warring parties. Yet in the midst of the disorder, one inquiry poses a potential threat. Are these fights veritable, or are they essentially a ploy for consideration? Many fans have long hypothesized that the enmity among Wack and Chrisean is minimal, more than smoke and mirrors, a determined endeavor to remain important in an industry filled by show and interest. On that handle it, you're not speak with me, you at any point keep the individual. After all, the two players have a personal stake in keeping up with their public personas, with Wack as the blunt director and Chrisean as the dubious nonentity of Blueface's very own life. Might it at any point be that their continuous quarrel is just a painstakingly coordinated exhibition, intended to focus the spotlight immovably on them others? Anyway, except that there's more going on than meets the eye. Some estimate that Wack's intentions might be driven by a craving to safeguard his client from Chrisean's supposed impact, while others propose that Chrisean's activities are roused by a hunger for clout and reputation. At whatever point, reality might be one thing's for sure. The dramatization between Wack100 and Chrisean Stone makes it clear that things are not pulling back anything. That reality might be one thing's for specific. The show between Wack100 and Chrisean Rock makes it clear that things are not pulling back. After Blueface went to prison, the quarrel possibly strengthened hundredfold. And I thought, like, when you go to prison, you realize I was about to resemble a cool extraordinary. However, at that point, with Blueface in jail, Chrisean Stone's unexpected move to possess his home has ignited a rapidly spreading fire of theory. The surprising choice sent shockwaves through online entertainment, leaving fans and pundits the same, scrutinizing the thought processes behind such a strong move, regardless of their turbulent history. Chrisean's movement to Blueface's occupants indicates a complicated ensnarement that opposes simple clarification. You got another last opportunity for myself, and I got another last opportunity for him. So that is that dark 100 burned through no time in tossing fuel onto the generally bursting discharge, giving an enigmatic admonition that indicated further strain stewing underneath the surface. His unpropitious message: well, see about this, that is my home. He didn't let you know, sent people talking and hearts dashing as spectators. Mixed to translate its significance, could Wack's guarantee of responsibility for his occupants signal a preparing struggle between the rapper's inward circle and Chrisean's infringement? As the quarrel raises, Wack100 drops a sensation disclosure that sends shockwaves through the hip-jump local area. Charged surface proposed that Chrisean Rock might have arranged a vile plot to hurt Blueface. At his family, Wack shares dooming instant messages that purportedly open Chrisean's endeavors to enroll outside help in focusing on the rapper and his friends and family. The combustible idea of these charges just extends the crack between the warring groups,